Good morning, class. Today we're going to read the first lesson 2 story in our Decodable reader. And before we do that, let's go ahead and read one of the sight words that you should have already learned that's going to be in our story. What does this one say? It starts with a WH. That means it's going to be a question word. Wat. Mrs. Gillen, there's not such a word as wat. Oh, do you remember in sight words? Sometimes the A doesn't say a. Sometimes it says So what does this one say? What? What? I hope when you get to this word, you'll know how to read it. It says what. Let's go ahead and read another word in there. This does not say snake. This snake is just saying, like, you have to blend it. Okay, actually, Sammy the snake likes to stretch words apart. Instead of saying, and I'll just tell you, it says sit. Instead of saying sit, he likes to break it apart so he knows how to spell it. And he'll say it. Instead of saying sit, he'll break it apart. Sit. That way you can spell it better. Since that says sit, I'll bet you this picture on the other side. Yep, it's going to show someone sitting. Sit. Okay, and here's another word that you'll read in there, but the picture doesn't really match what the word means in the story, but I'll bet you can read it. Let's do it. Can. Like, I can do that, but can also mean like a soup can. So it's the same word, can, but it can mean different things. All right. And then I have the name of one of the characters that I think we should practice. And the name of the character, I know it starts with a capital letter because it's a name, and it starts with a capital R because the first sound you hear in this character's name is And his name is Ram Cat. So Ram. I sort of stretched out that word so I would know the letters that spell the sounds. Ram Cat. At. See how I stretched it out so I could hear all the different sounds in the word? The name of the character is Ram Cat. Let's read that 3 times so you'll know it when we get to that word. Ram Cat. Ram Cat. Ram Cat. So we are ready to read now. So this is lesson 2. These were the lesson 1 stories. These are the lesson 2 stories. And this is the first one that we're going to read on page 27. Flipping over to page 27. All right, it says, if we already practiced the word, I'm just going to read it. We'll just sound out the rest as we get to them. Can it fit? Fit? Can it fit? And it's a question. I know because there's a question mark at the end. I wonder what they mean, can it fit? Are they talking about this hat fitting? Let's see. Okay, we've already read that word. We've read that word. We've read that word. So we'll just read them. It is a tan cap. It is a tan cap. We looked at that picture, and these words match that picture. Be sure to look at the pictures to help you with the words. What can it fit? in it? It is a tan cap. What can fit in it? Let's see. Okay, I see a fan right here. I see a pan right here, like a muffin pan. Let's read these words. I'll bet you on this page, right here, one of the words is going to say fan. I betcha. Let's see. A fan. There it is. A fan can fit in it. Oh, they put that fan inside the tan cap. Is it for a fan? Do we wear, are caps made to put fans in? Is it for a fan? I don't think so. Okay, let's see about this muffin pan. A in tin pan pan is in it. You see how that tin pan is in that tan cap? Is it for a tin pan? No, you don't go to the store and say, I'm going to go buy a cap and go put my tin pan in it. That's nuts. Okay, hey. Now, Mrs. Gillum has taken geology classes and social studies classes, so she knows this is a map. And this map is of the northeastern part of the United States of America where we live. So there's a map in this cap. I'll bet you one of these words says map. A map can fit in it. Is it for a map? No. What? You practice his name at the beginning. Let's see if we can say it here. Ram cat can sit in it. Is it for ram cats? No, you don't buy a cap so that your cat can sit in it. That's a name word. I can tell because it's not the beginning of a sentence, but it has a capital letter. And it has an exclamation mark. So let me read it for you. Here's one of our sight words. It says, look at Sam. It is his cap. Ram is his cat. Good job. I just noticed something. The factory worker forgot to end this with a period. It is his cap. You're supposed to put a period when you have finished a thought. Okay, so now you get to read this story. Okay, ready? I'll actually read it with me. Okay, ready? Begin. Can it fit? Okay, everyone needs to read that. Let's do it again. Put your finger underneath the word you're reading. Begin. Can it fit? It is a tan cap. What can fit in it? A fan can fit in it. Is it for a fan? A tin pan is in it. Is it for a tin pan? A map can fit in it. Is it for a map? Ram cat can sit in it. Is it for ram cat. Look at Sam. It is his cap. Ram is his cat. Oh, okay. That was a fun story, boys and girls. I encourage you to read this a couple more times. If you need to turn the volume down so you can do it by yourself and not get clues from me, I invite you to do that. I'll bet you can read it all by yourself. All right, that's all for today.